Now, this may look like your average hillside home, but in actuality, it houses one of the world's largest memorabilia collections from the Star Wars trilogy. It's the home of Steve Sansweet, whose new book, Star Wars From Concept to Screen to Collectible, showcases just part of this incredible collection. He's helping us take a look back at The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
Steve, I gotta tell you, I'm pretty impressed. You undoubtedly have one of the biggest Star Wars memorabilia collections I've ever seen in my life. Probably as big as George Lucas's.
Well, he's got a couple more pieces than I have, but it's pretty big.
Now, how did you start collecting?
I had started collecting space toys back in 1976, and Star Wars came out a year later. I saw the preview of it, and I was just blown away. But before I knew it, I really became hooked, and by the time Empire Strikes Back came out, I was really into Star Wars in a big way.
Rubber ships are coming into our sector. Good. Our first catch of the day.
Stand by. I am control. 5.
I heard rumor, of course I saw it with my own eyes too, that you actually built this whole extra section just to house all of your pieces.
This used to be a very nice one-story house in the California hills, and yes, I've added on 2 floors just for this and the other part of the collection.
Amazing. Now you've got some pieces here in front of us. This one in particular, as a matter of fact, I'm going to hold it up, if I can. This is one of the original costumes? Is this what you were saying?
This is the head of C-3PO, worn by Anthony Daniels for Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. And you got to believe that this guy has just about the smallest neck size in the world. Looks like about a size 4 neck.
Oh, my God.
But he is an incredibly small guy.
Tuta od Mishka Jabaduhat? Kutu Wanki? Might be dozen.
I think it is let us in, Artu. We'd better go.
This is my favorite little guy.
It's one of my favorites.
I love Yoda, but this is a very special piece. They didn't even produce this, wasn't that correct?
I still can't figure out why it wasn't produced, but Kenner, which made all the Star Wars toys practically worldwide, came up with a couple of these as a test. And for some reason, the price point wasn't right. The retailers thought there were too many Yoda toys. They didn't produce this one, and this is the talking Yoda.
That's right. Let's see what he has to say. A Jedi uses the Force.
For my ally is the Force. And a powerful ally it is. Life creates it. Makes it grow. Its energy surrounds us and binds us. Luminous beings, Dogi, not this crude matter. You must feel the Force around you. Here, between you, me, the tree, the rock, everywhere. Yes, even between the land and the ship.
This is a speeder bike helmet from Return of the Jedi, and you'll notice that it's cracked here in the lens.
Oh, yeah, it
I
is.
suspect this is one of the ones they used when the speeder bike pilot was fell off the bike in that great chase scene.
Oh,
It's one of the most exciting scenes in the movie.
Missing story too. Now, this was George Lucas's favorite, personal favorite, is that right?
This is an R2-D2 cookie jar, ceramic cookie jar. I wish there were some cookies in there
There's not
right
any
now.
cookies in
no,
there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But when when Lucas was writing the screenplay back in 1975, he really didn't think much about merchandising this movie. But the one thing he thought about a couple of things. One, it would be great to have a coffee mug in the shape of Chewbacca, the big Wookiee. And the other is, gee, because of the shape, wouldn't it be neat to have a cookie jar like R2-D2? And in fact, they produced one. It's a beautiful piece, and it's one of George Lucas's favorite items.
You have learned much, young one.
You'll find I'm full of surprises.
This is one of the original Darth Vader figures, is that correct?
Right. Almost all the pieces in this, I put it together on a mannequin. The helmet was used in Empire Strikes Back. Part of the costume is the original from Star Wars, although it was worn, the similar costume was worn in all three movies.
Your destiny lies with me, Skywalker. Obi-Wan knew this to be true. All too easy.
Steve, thank you for the tour. And
My
thank
pleasure.
you for sharing part of your collection with us. It's truly amazing.
And may the Force be with you.
Oh, thank you. I'll take that.
Great.
Thanks for looking back with us at The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi on Encore.
Saturday, March 20th, sit back and relax.